Hi everyone, it's Carrie and welcome back to another video. So today's video is gonna be a special one because as you can tell, I have this little box right here with a goodie that I'm very excited to show everyone. Recently, I was contacted by Jadens if I would be willing to review their printer, which I was very excited because one of the things that I have been looking at potentially getting is a thermal printer. You hear all these really big YouTubers and all these people who have small businesses talk about thermal printers, and as I'm continuing to expand, the need for a printer is becoming a little bit more necessary. When I was first starting out, I really wasn't doing a lot of online stuff. I didn't really need a printer, but now as time has changed, having stores where I have to print labels off, adding stickers to things when I ship or when I'm taking my items to markets, I like to put stickers like on the bag and everything for thank yous, and also just shipping in general if I ever have to ship plushies out. Having a thermal label printer is something that I've really wanted to help me out through that whole process because honestly, you never know when you're gonna need it. So when they contacted me, I was super excited and we're gonna basically unbox this today. I'm gonna show you guys the printer. We're gonna really see how good it is and how easy it is to use because if you don't know, I am not the most tech savvy individual in the world. So we're gonna see how easy it is to use and we'll probably tag some things from my upcoming market. All right, let's open this. Alrighty, so it's out of the shipping box and here it is and it's boxed and everything. So for all of you guys who like numbers, it's a thermal printer, of course, and it has 203 dpi. Max printing speed is 150 mm/s, so pretty fast. And the label width is about 48 and then to 108 millimeters. So, whoa, the printing life is actually really long. It says it prints about 700,000 labels, and the interface connects to USB and Bluetooth, which I'm very excited about that because I'd love to be able to connect it to my phone because that is what I use the most. And it works on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android, which is perfect because I have a Mac. Let's open the actual printer. All right. So the first little box we have here is this one, I believe. So this is the label holder in this box. I already am appreciating the fact that everything is very clearly labeled because I misplace things all of the time and it's kind of a problem. I need things to be like dummy proofed to the extreme. All right, and then this one I believe has everything else. So, and this little bag right here, we've got the user manual, all that little small goodies to make life easier, and then I also believe we have paper in here. And then here's one of the cords. Now it is time to pull out the printer. All right. Oh my gosh, it's way smaller than I thought it was gonna be, which is like perfect because I have no space. I already have an idea of where I want to put it, so I'm excited for that, but I was worried because I don't have a lot of space in here, and so this is like gonna be the perfect size. That's perfect. And then our last little thing is gonna be in this one. Let's see what's in this one before I start. It looks like we have a cable, and then we will pull this out of our box. All right, so this is the size of it. Like I said, it's a super nice size. I think this could very easily fit into most people's setups because it's not like gigantic or anything. And then let's read this user manual because like this is gonna be foreign language to me. So like I said, here is some of the paper that they include. I believe this is for like your shipping labels and everything. It has this super nice little card too that basically tells you how to print it via smartphone and Bluetooth, which is super nice because like I said, the likelihood is that I would probably be using my phone a little bit more than my computer just because in general I tend to use my phone a little bit more with business stuff. So let's take a little peeky at this manual. I'm gonna set up this because it looks like I need to have this set up before we get into like inserting papers or printing anything. So let's assemble this first. I ended up having the perfect space, which is right here, that I never honestly use that much just because I don't have anything to put there per se. So the printer is up there right now. I got everything set up. It was super easy to connect, like power source, all the type stuff. Luckily they have the little book because I was just having to refer to it a few times. It's very easy to set up. I just have literally the world's worst memory. Let me switch this on. Beep beep. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the printer connection and everything since I'm gonna use my Mac this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the good old system preferences and get this set up. So I have a JD-268BT. So I'm gonna look online and get this so I can get the driver download. Look all good. So I'm gonna go to the printers. I'm gonna add Jadens. All set up. All right, so basically it is all set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna load some paper into this and then we can print our first label. Now we're in glue. Turn the out. Alrighty everyone, and just like that, I have 3 labels ready to go. Super easy to set up, and when I say that, I'm trying to tell y'all, I do not connect well with much in terms of figuring out computer stuff, figuring out printers. I don't think I've ever set up a printer before in my life, if I'm being 100% honest. But I just did. Oh my goodness. And I did it in like 5 minutes. The user guide that they send you is super easy to figure out because I kept referring to it. And it also has, I think, it for Mac, Windows, and then your phone and everything. I use Mac, of course, and it was super helpful to get it all set up. Like I said, I think honestly between like assembling the pieces and downloading the stuff for my computer and then actually printing out, it took like literally maybe 10 minutes to do it all. I think honestly the thing that took the most time was like figuring out a spot and clearing out some space for it. But besides that, it was super easy and I'm super happy because definitely one of my goals this year with my business is to just keep expanding and hopefully get into a little bit more shipping consistently. I really want to push for my online store and everything. I do get a lot of online orders as we head into more of the fall Christmas time. So I'm very excited to be able to have this printer to make my life easier because what I've been doing when I've been getting online orders it's annoying. I always print out the label like on a piece of paper, and then I either have to cut it or I have to fold it over, and then I have to tape it to the box. And for whatever reason, I can never get the tape and the paper to lie flat. So there's always bubbles, or I always overdo it and it goes over the edge. And then I've been fussed at before by the mail people about the tape and all this, like, so much unnecessary stuff. So this printer definitely takes away, I would say, a lot of that unnecessary trouble. And if you own a small business or do anything with small businesses and it's all like handmade or it's done by yourself, you know how important it is to have time. You can never have enough time. So having this will give me more time, even if it's like just a couple of minutes. In the end, it makes a huge difference at the end of the day, especially if I can put that time back into my business. If you guys are at all interested in getting this printer, which I do recommend because it's so easy, like I can't stress that enough. It's so easy, it's small, it's perfect if you don't have a lot of space, and the fact that it can also connect Bluetooth into your phone, and it has so many different options like with what it can connect, is a huge deal. And it was very fast. I think like all in all, the actual printing time from me like clicking the print button to it printing the label was maybe 5 to 10 seconds, which I know it takes me longer to print a piece of paper on my normal printer. So that alone I'm just impressed with. So if you guys are interested in picking up your own thermal printer, you can click the link in my description and use my code to get 14% off your purchase. And I would highly, highly recommend, especially if you are looking to get into the online space, or if you know that you're gonna probably be picking up some online orders as holidays start to roll in, because they will be here in no time and you can always do with a little bit more time in your day. So again, thank you so much to Jaden for partnering with me on this video and allowing me this opportunity to have one of their printers and make my life so much easier. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!